modern life, mindfulness has become an essential way for people to unwind and relax. And if you're looking to make your inner zen, or even find it, you're in luck, because our gadget guru Colin Baker joins me now with his top picks of gadgets that are sure to help you take a step back and increase your mindfulness. And by the way, speaking of inner zen, let's get into the zone.
Okay. It's funny, you kind of...
I think we have some sound effects that might help and aid.
Oh, really?
Can you hear? Oh yes, this is all suitably new agey and all the rest of it.
Very yoga-y, very sort of going in and getting a facial and a massage.
Right. Now, Alan was giving you a little bit of stick, and
So I didn't hear that.
yeah, he was he didn't think you and Zen were kind of went in the same sentence.
That is so strange, so unusual, and so rude. You know, I've gotten an awful lot of that in the last week. As soon as it was mentioned that I was going to be talking about mindfulness, and quite honestly, I can see exactly why. I had no idea what mindfulness was. I sleep maybe 3 hours a night. I can't be massaged. Feel me. Feel me. There's no... You try to... Can you imagine massaging that?
No, don't ask me to
like
feel you on television. And I did it.
I'm not relaxed. And you know, that is my zen place. Generally speaking, that's where I exist. I'm always kind of fired up, always excited, always passionate. And that's just how it comes out.
Well, now you're wrecking my buzz. So
sorry,
stop.
okay, sorry. But I suppose in the last week, I tried to personalise this. First of all, I wanted to find out what mindfulness was.
Okay. What is it, in your understanding?
Actually, I was talking to a yoga teacher, a friend of mine yesterday, and I was saying, well, my mindfulness is just get out, ski down a hill, climb a mountain, walk, run, swim, whatever, play football, whatever it is. Yeah. And he said, actually, that's not far from the truth. That is mindfulness. When you're playing a game of football or going up for a hike, you're focused, you're clear, it relaxes you. Whatever your gig is, that effectively is mindfulness.
Now, what's making all this noise? Is this thing here? Is this a Freezy Cube mini air filter?
Look, the first thing I know, and again, personalising this, I work around computers, a lot of us do. We work in air-conditioned offices, so the air gets very dry. It gets very sort of filled with, particularly in the city, filled with dust and lint and smog and whatnot. And you
get blocked up in your eyes, get itchy,
and I get kind of hay fever. I get kind of this dry cough. What I wanted to find was something that would hydrate the air, allow me to put a little bit of essential oils, because I was advised to use the essential oils. Okay. This is a kind of a mix I found.
So this is a diffuser then, is it?
Well, it's a diffuser. It's an air filter. It reduces the pollen count in the air. It also cools the air as well. And all for, it's a very basic piece of equipment. It's only €39. So it's not wildly expensive.
Tiny, portable, advanced air filtration.
It's USB powered. So it uses very, very little power. I'm just running it off my USB power pack.
And you can get nice sense from it as well.
Exactly, yeah. But it cools the air as well. It's fairly quiet. That's a little bit loud there, but you can turn down the fans. So great if you're working around computers, great if you're in an air-conditioned office. And it actually has helped me sleep. Genuinely. I'm getting about 3.5 hours now.
For €39.
Yeah, so not wildly expensive.
Available at...
Actually, it's on our website, Back from the Future, but I mean, you can find it all over the place.
Now, Smiling Mind app, totally free on iOS and Android.
Mark, there's an interesting point I want to make here first. Obviously, there's a huge industry built up around mindfulness, and you've got to be careful. I went searching for mindfulness customers. Big time. I went searching for a mindfulness app. I've wasted about 80 or 90 quid. Because what happens is a lot of them seem to be free, or at least on the surface seem to be free. You go to the App Store, it says free to download and in-app purchase, and you go in, trial period. But if you don't, the one I downloaded was a week trial period, so that's grand, I'll try it out for a week. But I forgot to cancel it, and it automatically charged me €30 at the end of the week. And that's a very well-known mindfulness app. And all the ones at the top when you go searching all do kind of the same thing. So it's huge.
This one is free and it's available.
Totally free.
It's called Smiling Mind.
I think it's a lovely name. It's from an Australian crowd, a charity that has psychotherapists and therapists and psychologists involved. All it does, I say, I'll pop into it here. Now again, it's totally free to download.
So this guides you through.
Yeah, it's guided
tells you what to
meditation,
do.
guided relaxation,
in an Australian
videos
accent.
In an Australian accent, that kind of nice lilting Sydney accent actually, which is a lot better than some accents. The first thing here it does when you start off and sign up is gauge, you sort of rate how happy, content, alert you are, and as you submit, it tracks those feelings. So there's a questionnaire you have to. Day, right. Also, it tracks when you start off with it. It asks you what type of mindfulness and relaxation. Is it sport therapy? Is it de-stressing? Is it to improve your performance?
So it asks you a bunch of questions, and based on the answers, they will then track your stress levels.
Exactly, but it also gives you just simple animated videos on explaining how you're feeling, explaining how to meditate or relax or prepare yourself for sleep. And I have to say, Really, really nice.
Okay.
I've used it for nearly a week now, and I particularly find the sleep meditation and
it's
sleep
the most
guidance
no-nonsense of the ones that you come across.
Absolutely,
Obviously
yeah.
free, and it's available in iOS or Android.
I think it's actually better than the ones I ended up paying loads of money
now,
for.
headphones here. This is the Groove Elite noise cancelling headphones. Now, these are headphones which you can obviously plug in and listen to your music
of
on.
course.
But the main purpose is to actually block out noise.
You've tried this before. I've put these on your head before. And I think you actually have your own set of noise cancelling headphones. And anybody who hasn't tried this out, I implore you to. What it is it's cancelling the ambient noise around you. So if you want peace and quiet, and I have a terrible problem finding peace and quiet in my life, this actually kind of forces that on you. You can wear them. They're obviously wireless to your phone.
So if you want to shut the world out, if you need to shut the world out.
You can play music and podcasts on it, or mindfulness things, whatever. But the primary focus here is it cancels ambient noise. Do you want to give it a quick shot there?
No.
No? Okay, well, it probably wouldn't work for you. But the point is, you could plug this on.
I have earplugs and stuff.
Turn it on the side.
Okay.
And it cancels the noise around you. They're €89. So whether you just want peace and quiet, whether you want to really focus on your music, or whether you're in a jet plane and you just want to cancel out that jet noise.
As music playing headphones, are they good standard?
No, they're
quality?
excellent. Yeah. They're 90 quid's worth of headphones, yes. But they've also got that noise cancelling.
Okay, now the Innova facial massager cleaner, is it?
Do you know what? I'll be honest, I like facials. I know that's weird, and I'm not sure, I'm not that comfortable admitting to that, but I really do. And head massages. Have you ever had an Indian head massage?
No, and you're not giving me one.
No, I'm not saying I would. Yeah, I love that you jumped to that. But I really like them, but I don't have 70 or 80 euro to pop every week. So I thought I'd try and find some kind of massager. This is a waterproof, vibrating, variable massager, and all it is that because it's waterproof, you can use it with oils and lotions, and it's kind of your own DIY way of giving yourself a facial or a head massage. And of course, it's like a sponge, so there's a little bit of traction on it. So I don't know if that seems weird.
You've just probably taken half my makeup off. So it cleans and exfoliates as well, does it?
Well, it cleans as well, but I mean, the primary focus for me was to get that sort of facial.
Well, do you know what? I suppose, I mean, if you were a bit tight or tense, or you had a headache or something like that, it might actually be useful for something like that.
Well, I've been told that I have a very tense face because I'm always putting on expressions.
They were being kind, Colin.
As well. Yeah, well, that's probably being politically correct, all right. Thanks.
A tense face. I wonder what they meant. €29 for that. Right. Now, this is the Nedis Slimming Massager.
I've always been curious about this idea, so I gave it a shot.
There are variations on this, and there's a very famous slimming aid, exercise stroke slimming aid, Slender Tone.
Yes, that's right.
Which is around for donkey's years.
Have you tried that? It's quite kind of, it's a weird feeling. Effectively, all it is that you pop these pads onto the surface of your skin. Let me give it a shot here. I'm going to have that off. See, put it on. Now, I used this at the weekend on my shoulders after
We're not going to get a shot of your abs, no?
No, I'm trying to be modest here.
Your six-pack.
And it's been a rough 6 months. I've had a lot of takeaways.
Okay, so there's not much six-pack action
maybe
going
next
on
year.
No? Okay,
maybe before Christmas. So you can.
The principle here is that these are this is basically an electric charge.
You know what? It's like the one you mentioned, but I found it's not very much about exercise. The impulses. I was kind of scared putting it on.
They cause you to tense.
They cause the muscles. They stimulate the muscles. So you know what? It feels more like a tingling effect than I think that Slender Tone one. It actually pulls the muscles. It's quite scary. This one I was worried about, but you turn it on and all you feel really is.
It's like you're
so you're feeling
it's causing them to clench.
It just in this case just a tiny bit. Yeah. So it's more of a massage, a slight warming effect, rather than that kind of tensing shock effect of those other devices out there. I mean, it's only €39. It only uses 2 AAA batteries. They last donkeys. So it's not as strong as those ones. It really is just more for a little bit of light pain relief. And as I say, I can't attest to it. I don't know anything about the medical effect, but it did work for me at the weekend in terms of just relieving a bit of stress on the shoulders.
Well, that's the Nedis Slimming Massager, and it's €39, and you can get details of all of these from Back from the Future.
Yes, exactly.
And I don't know about you, but I'm worn out.
Do you feel relaxed?
No.
Do you feel zen?
I feel knackered.
Mindful? Well,
working with you is it's like a full-on exercise, Colin.
Well, yes, that's in a mindful, relaxing
way. My workout done for the day. Right, thank you very much. Coming up next, we have some mini models on the catwalk, and I tell you, the cuteness factor is about to go through the roof here, so stay with us.